Hey everybody, my name is Rebecca. I'm a certified fitness trainer. Today we're doing a strength workout from a seat. So you can sit on a chair, your couch, on the floor, wherever you feel comfortable. You're gonna need some weighted objects with you. I have a lighter set, which is 3 pounds, and then a heavier set at 8 pounds. But use whatever you have at home. Cans, water bottles, wine bottles, that all works great too. If you have a resistance band and you like to use that, you can also use that for our strength training today. Let's get right into it. We're gonna warm up a little bit. So we're finding our seated position, coming to a tall seat, and we're gonna take a few shoulder rolls here, up, back, and down. Just getting everything warmed up. These fingertips can go right at your sides here. They can rest on your shoulders if that feels good. Or if you prefer, they can go right out to your sides for some bigger circles. Good, you got a few more here. Let's go for 2, 1, and then you can take a little break in the middle. We're gonna do the same thing in the other direction. So going forward. Good, warming up through those shoulders. For 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, big reach to the sky here. We're gonna big stretch through the sides. We can take a little side bend to one side here. Option to hold on to your hand to increase this pull, this stretch. Same thing, other side. Breathing deep here through our warm up. Awesome, let's go one more time on each side. Big side stretch. Awesome job. We're gonna head into a twist now. So you're gonna take a big inhale in the middle here. Exhale to find your twist. Good, and then we'll come through to the other side. We're gonna take a few back and forth, moving a little bit quickly here, just so we can get warmed up. Not too fast, not pulling or anything. Just finding a little flow here back and forth. Good, couple more here. Awesome, let's go for 2. And last one. Lovely, we're gonna work on some chest openers here. So your option here, hands can come out in front, open up like a big hug, hello. Close to the front. So we're sending those shoulder blades back behind you, chest forward. If it feels okay for you, elbows can bend here. Same thing, shoulder blades come back together, chest comes forward, close to relax. Beautiful, let's go for 3. 2, big stretch. And last one. Awesome, that's your quick warm up. We're gonna head into our weightlifting portion next. All right, so we're gonna start with our lighter set of weights. If you have different weight options. Sitting up tall, shoulders are back and down. We're coming into our front raise here. So we're working on lifting our weights right up to shoulder height, bringing them back down. If you're using one weighted option, same thing, right up to shoulder height and down. Same thing if you're using a band. We've got 45 seconds here. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Big lift and rest it down. Awesome. So depending on how you're sitting, how you're feeling today, there's a couple options for you here. I'm sitting on a chair and I'm resting my weights back down on my thighs at the bottom. You could also come out to the side a little bit more so those weights are coming to the outside of your legs. It'll just depend on what feels good for you, where you're sitting. Good. For everyone, we're taking big deep breaths. Not moving too fast here. We want to get a big controlled pull up and down. Let's go for 2. And last one. Awesome job. First move already done. We take a little rest in the middle here. You can take any stretches you like in between during our rest. Wiggle it out. Lovely. We're gonna come into some bicep curls next. I'm going up to my heavier weight. You're gonna see how it feels for you. Always feel free to adjust as you need. So from here, we're going for our hammer curl. Weights are coming up to our shoulders, palms facing each other, controlling that weight back down. Good, same thing, 45 seconds, here we go. Big lift, control it down. Good, so a lot of us can bicep curl heavier than we can lateral raise. So just keep that in mind and adjust as you need. Good, if you're using one weight here, same idea, big curl and down. Just wanna make sure you all have options out there. This is a home workout, so we're all working with different equipment, different levels. Beautiful, you got 2 more here. Let's go for 2. And last one. Awesome, good job. Putting that weight down, taking your rest. Feel free to grab a drink whenever you like during this workout. This is your time. Lovely, okay, we're gonna come into a hip exercise next. So I'm giving myself a little bit room sitting on the edge of my chair here. If you're on the floor, you might find it more comfortable to come to legs to a wide V. And we're gonna find our good morning here. So we're bending at the hips, keeping our spine neutral. Let's do a practice one right here. Coming down, good, hinging back up from the hips. If you wanna hold on to some weight at your chest here, you can. I'm gonna go body weight, 45 seconds. Here we go, finding your good morning. Big stretch. Bending from the hips, up and down. Good. Our goal here is keeping our core engaged, keeping that spine as neutral as we can while we're bending from the hips, squeezing back up. Good job. Ooh, we got a couple more. We're not in any rush here, really trying to bend from the hips. Good work. Awesome, last one. And relax. That's your first round of our circuit. Congrats, wiggle it out. Hardest part is over, we're here, we're moving. You're doing great. We're gonna do that all over again. So make any adjustments you need. We're going back to our front raise. Just a reminder, you can always drop these weights and do this body weight. Just an option for you. 45 seconds on our clock, round 2, here we go. Big front raise and let it go. So we're working our shoulders here and our lats. Getting strong from our seat. Whew. There are so many reasons seated workout might be good for you today. Maybe you got some foot or ankle injuries going on. Maybe you're feeling sore for whatever reason. Maybe this is a position you're always in for any reason. Good stuff, we got 5 seconds. Good, last one. Awesome, let it go. Ooh. Good job, we're getting ready to come back to those hammer curls. My first set was feeling heavy today, so I'm gonna adjust. Nice big deep breath, 45 seconds in our hammer curls. Here we go. Big squeeze to shoulders, drop it down. Beautiful. I love that about YouTube workouts, home workouts. You can make adjustments, you're in your own space. No judgment. Definitely no judgment from me, at least. But you should feel confident to choose the weight that feels right for you in your workout at any given time. That's gonna be different every day, every time you come to work out. Ooh, we're almost there. Let's go for 2. And last one. Awesome job. Let that go. Woo! Okay, we got our last move for this circuit before we switch it up. Coming back to our good mornings, I'm gonna add a weight at my chest this time, just to spice it up a little bit. Core is on, tall posture, 45 seconds, let's do this. Hinging those hips, squeezing back up, good job. Good stuff. Really good exercise here for our mobility, as well as strength building. You can do this 15 seconds. Good stuff, last one. And we're gonna let that go. Lovely job in that first circuit. Twist it out, take any movements that feel good for you here. Yeah, just like that, we're already halfway through. We're gonna do another circuit with 3 exercises twice through, and then we're gonna cool down, that's it, that's all, you got this. So, first move in our next circuit. I'm gonna give you a couple options here. If it's comfortable for you from your seated position in a chair, and you have this movement accessible to you, we're gonna lift one leg up and then the other leg up. If you're seated on the floor or that movement does not feel good for you for whatever reason, we're gonna work on our overhead press. So we're gonna alternate one at a time here, big press overhead with or without weights. Final option for you, you can combine these. So we're lifting opposite knee, opposite arm. Yeah, options for everybody, that's what we do here. 45 seconds, big deep breath, choose your option, and let's go. Maybe working on lifting alternating knees, alternating overhead press, or combining them. Remember, you're in control of your pace here, you don't have to match mine. Wherever you are, big breaths. Building strength, let's go. Good, we got a few more here, you can do it. Breathe deep. At any time, you can switch your option up. That's always allowed. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Take your rest, good job. Okay, building up the heat a little bit here. Next up, we're gonna do some core work with some side bends. Again, I'm gonna give you some options. If you're seated on a chair, just make sure you have enough room at your sides here. Feet are planted in the floor to support you. Seated on the floor, legs are gonna go wherever they feel most comfortable. And then we're gonna find our side bend here, reaching down to one side, big stretch through the opposite side, coming back up. You got it. Option for you to add some weight here on that side that's reaching down. We're gonna do 30 seconds on each side, getting ready, big breath. First side, here we go. Side bend, up and down. Good, so our goal here is using our core strength to help us move up and down. We're getting a crunch on this bent side and a stretch through the opposite side. Awesome job, you got 2 left. Last one. Good, reset, take a breath in the middle here, setting up for the same movement on the opposite side. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Side bends, opposite side. Yeah. Core training is super important for our daily function and overall mobility, but it doesn't have to be sit-ups on the floor. We're getting some good core training in right here. Let's go for 2. And last one. Awesome job. Okay, last move. Options for you, of course. We're gonna put some fists up to protect our face here. Option to throw some jab crosses here, or add a lighter set of weights here. Wherever you are, soft elbows at the end of your punch. Let's do this. 45 seconds for our punches. Your pace. So you get to choose the speed here. You might be going faster or slower than me. That's awesome. Do your thing. Love it. If you get halfway through right here and these weights are feeling heavy, put them down. Keep going. You got this. We got 15 seconds. If it's feeling good, maybe you want to play with speeding it up just a little bit for this last section. You got this. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Yeah. That is our second circuit. Take a second here. Take any movements you need. If you're feeling really out of breath here, pause this video, take a longer rest. That's always encouraged. Otherwise, we're getting into our second round here, back to our knees or overhead press or both. Setting up, 45 seconds. Let's do this. If you're doing both knees and press, opposite sides here. I always feel a little bit like a cheerleader when I do these. That's kind of the energy. Good, you've got this. Big breaths. Good stuff, keep it going. Ooh. Yes, I'm feeling a little sweaty. Let's do this. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Nice job, everybody. Take a second here, make sure you're breathing. We're heading into those side bends again. Option to add this weight or not. Do your thing. 30 seconds, let's go on this first side. Big stretch. Pull it back up, good job. Ooh, feeling good. Remember, you can choose how low you're bending here. That'll decrease the intensity. Let's go for 2 and 1. Nice job switching sides. Always taking a moment in the middle here. Make sure you feel good before we go. 30 seconds. Big side bend. Pull it up. Yeah, you got this. You're doing amazing. We are almost through. 10 seconds. Good, let's go for your last one here. Bend, pull it up. Yeah. Very nice work. We're setting up for our powerful punches to finish up. Everyone make sure core is on. We're sitting up tall. Maybe starting with these weights. 45 seconds, let's go. I love adding some punches in my workouts because they make me feel super powerful and they're really good for our shoulder strength, for working on our core strength, and maybe getting out any anger or aggression you got. This is the time. Good, 15 more seconds here. Do you want to go a little faster, a little more powerful? Yes, you got this. Finishing strong. We got 3, 2, 1, and we are done. Yeah, awesome work today. Let's take just a couple minutes here for a little cool down, and then you'll be on your way. So we're gonna take a big deep breath. Arms are gonna come behind us. If you're seated on a chair, they can rest on your chair. Fingertips could support you on the floor, or hands can come behind your back. Wherever you are, finding a place where your chest can come forward, shoulder blades can come back together. And we're gonna take a nice few big deep breaths here. You can even close your eyes. Big inhale and exhale. Yeah, stretching out those shoulders after all that work. Amazing. We're gonna take a counter stretch coming the other way. So hands are gonna come forward, option to interlace fingers if it feels okay. And then we're gonna round through. Chin tucks towards chest. Big deep breaths here. Very nice work. Coming back to your neutral posture. We're gonna stretch one shoulder at a time here. One arm comes forward, option for other hand to help you increase the intensity, pulling into this stretch. You can play with where your arm is in this stretch, adjust as you need. And if this really is not the stretch for you, go back to the one we were just doing, opening and closing through the chest. Some people don't love this stretch, they find it a little uncomfortable. Some people really like it, so you'll know how it feels for you. Awesome. If you're in this one shoulder stretch, let's switch it to the other side. Good, big deep breaths, calming down, letting that heart rate come down. Great work, everybody. I want to offer you one last stretch before we go. Big inhale to the sky. Exhale to let it go. Let's do that again. Inhale. And exhale. And you are all done. Thank you for joining me for this seated strength class. If you liked this workout, like the video, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what other workouts you would like to see. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.